Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Ryan Hernandez, and in today's video I'm going to be walking you through the introduction into investing in commercial multifamily real estate syndication deals. Now I know that's a super long title, and if you are a new accredited investor and syndications have piqued your interest and you're looking to learn more about syndications, this is the perfect entry or slash like beginner video for you guys. So let's just jump right into the video. So what are commercial real estate syndications? It's when a group of investors pool all their money together to invest in property in which they would not be able to purchase all on their own. And these projects can vary. So it could be from an apartment complex all the way to a huge like shopping mall. But here at Rush Capital Partners right now, what we're focusing on are apartment complexes, 100 units plus. So if you're wondering exactly how the syndications work, this is pretty much what happens. So you're gonna partner up with operators. I have already done that. I have partnered up with two different operators, which are very reputable. They're actually mentioned on my website. If you go to About and you look into the board of directors for Rush Capital Partners, those are the two operators that I work with exclusively right now. Gibby's Capital Partners, they are operators in Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston, Texas, and they are the people who are going to be actually qualifying for the loans to purchase these properties. They actually find the properties, care of all the asset management, do all the due diligence. They are literally the operators. They are a general partner. Where you come into the deal is you are a limited partner. So you are a passive investor. And so after the operators find a deal, so whether that's multifamily capital partners or Gibby's capital partners, then what they do is they connect to somebody like me, who is a capital raiser. So I deal with all the investment relations side. And then I go out and I find limited partners. I find people who want to passively invest in real estate, and I just connect the two people. And it's a perfect partnership because operators need passive investors in order to raise capital, and passive investors want to do exactly that. They want to be passive. They don't want to be a landlord. They don't want to be dealing with the entire property. They just want to be able to put their money into a property and to pay a little sliver of that portion to operators to take care of everything for them, so that the passive investors can literally just make MAILBOX money. Every month, they get a large check for the cash flow. Then once they sell the property in about 3 to 5, sometimes 7 years, there's a potential for them to get their entire investment back, plus all of the equity on top of that, depending on how much more we sell the property than what we bought it for. So what are some of the benefits of investing in a commercial multifamily syndication deal? Well, the biggest and most obvious one is that you get the opportunity to invest in large commercial real estate, which you would never get the opportunity to even buy if you were trying to buy as an individual. Again, most of these properties are getting bought for around $10 million plus. And so what the operators do is they get approved for a Freddie Mac or a Fannie Mae loan. Right now, the LTV is around 65%, which means that if there's a $10 million deal, then they would get approved for about $6.5 million, and then they'd have to raise capital for the difference. So obviously, an individual is never going to get approved for a $6.5 million commercial real estate loan. So that's why you want to be able to, use this syndication model and take advantage of the fact that operators have a track record. They're professionals. This is what they do for a living. So commercial, lending brokers are going to be approving those individuals for loans because they know how to operate an apartment complex. Another benefit of the syndication model is that no deal is exactly the same as another deal. So it's perfect for diversifying your portfolio because you'll have a 150 unit deal in Dallas, and then you'll have like a 419 unit in Houston, and then you'll have a 328 unit apartment building in, Dallas Fort Worth area. And every deal is a little bit different, and so you're able to diversify your portfolio. And then we have investors who literally invest in like multiple states. I have a specific investor that's invested in 5 different states with us. And so again, if you join the exclusive Investors Club, which is our newsletter, you go to the website in the description below, then what you can do is you can actually sign up for that. And every single time we're actually raising capital for a deal, then we'll go ahead and send out that information to you so you can check out the deal, see if it's in a state that you like, see if it's the type of property that you like. If you want some more info, then obviously you can reach out and we'd love to give you some more info. But basically what you want to do is just sign up for the newsletter so that you never miss an investment opportunity, because these are pretty exclusive deals. Another benefit to investing in syndication style deals is the fact that you are a 100% passive investor. You simply just go ahead and wire the money over to the operators so that then they can close on the deal once the capital is raised. You are officially a part owner in that property. And again, you're making lunchbox money every month or every quarter, depending on how exactly the contract was set up or how the deal was set up. You'll get paid your monthly or quarterly cash flow. And then again, you'll get paid another time once we actually sell the property. Another benefit is the high returns compared to other real estate deals. So most of our deals, the IRR is about 16 to 18%. That is pretty conservative. We normally go above that, but again, we do like to under-promise and over-deliver. But a lot of our previous deals have been paying out around the 26 to 27 mark. But again, every time you see our offering memorandums or any of our webinars or anything like that, we like to underwrite our deals very conservatively so that even with the conservative numbers, you can clearly see that the deal makes sense, so that our investors feel confident in actually putting their capital into these properties. Some key considerations when looking into, again, commercial multifamily syndication deals is to make sure you do your due diligence on the operators and, or like myself, a capital raiser. Look at their track record, make sure that they're legit, make sure that they actually know what they're doing. Again, you can go ahead and actually click the link in the description to check out my website. My entire track record is on there, as well as the track record of the operators in which I tend to raise capital for. Another key consideration is be prepared to be in this investment for the long term. I know that we say 3 to 5 years, but there have been times where it honestly just makes more sense to hold the deal for another couple years. So it does vary, right? Sometimes we'll hold a property for 10 years, sometimes we'll hold a property for 7 years, 5 years, 3 years. But there have also been times where we buy a property, we bring the property back to market rents, we stabilize the property, we make some, some value adds to the property, whether it's interior, exterior, landscaping, whatever it may be. And the property is worth, 2.5 times what it was when we purchased it. And so we'll sell right away. So we've had properties that we sell in 18 months. We've had properties that we sell in 7 years. So it totally depends on how we can get the highest return for our investors. So again, in syndication deals, the operators actually invest alongside our passive investors. So that is another actually benefit to investing in syndication deals, because you have to understand that the passive investors' interest, they're taking care of our passive investors is always our number one interest at hand. And the reason for that is because we are also investing in these deals alongside you. So the better that we operate this property, the better return that we can get for you as our passive investors, the better return that we're able to get for ourselves as the general partners. So that's one side of it. The other side of it is just that we want to prove ourselves. We want to be able to 3x your money so that you turn around and come back to us on our next deal, because what we want to do is establish a long-term relationship with all of our passive investors. In conclusion, guys, syndication deals are a great way to passively invest in real estate. It's really cool because you get to own these very large commercial apartment complexes without having to actually be a landlord, without actually having to deal with anything. You're just being a passive investor. Syndication deals also come with a ton of tax benefits. a hedge against inflation, and many other benefits that I will mention in later videos. So please make sure to subscribe to this channel. Share this with any accredited investors that you think might want to potentially go ahead and passively invest in real estate. If you yourself are an individual that wants to passively invest in commercial multifamily real estate, then again, I invite you to check out the website link that I have in the description. Check us out, check out our track record, and book a time to meet with me on the calendar. I'd love to have a conversation with you, or simply just sign up for our exclusive investors club, which is our newsletter. We only plan on doing about 8 to 12 deals this year, so by no means will we spam you at all. We'll simply just send out an email anytime that we're currently raising capital for a deal, just so that, again, you never miss an investment opportunity. Once again, thank you for checking out this video, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day.